Come and do my nails with me using the new Twilight Cat Eye Gel Polishes. I'm using Royal Bloom since lilac and purples are my favourite colour. I just had to use that for the first one. This is the most stunning lilac cat eye with like a silver foil base. It's super pigmented and just absolutely stunning. So I'm going to apply that to the pinky finger. I'm only doing one coat and then I'm going to magnetize it. But honestly, it goes on so smooth and just effortlessly. I was loved it. Look at it, stunning. I couldn't stop messing around with it on cat eye. I feel like I know everyone's been on it for a while, but it's going to be my new obsession. I'm just going to go ahead and magnetize that using the magnet. I'm just using the basic magnet. I do have the wand magnets, but my little girls had them, so I have no idea where they are. I know she was playing with them the other day, sticking them to my little whiteboard, and then now I've come to find them. They are nowhere to be seen, so we are using this one, but this one's a fabulous magnet anyway, plus you get the two sides. Okay, once I'm happy with the effect, I'm going to go ahead and give that a cure in the light, and I just couldn't stop moving my fingers around. I did go and bake some cookies after this with the kids, and again, staring at that pinky like there was no tomorrow because I just love how it looked. Okay, we got up close and personal. We are zooming in for this one, baby. I am painting a French. Don't ask me why I decided to do a French with my non-dominant hand, but I was feeling brave, and yeah, that's just where it's at. So I'm using the white gel paint and my liner 2 brush from the 5-piece brush set, and I'm just going ahead and basically mapping out my French. Once I've mapped it out, I'll go ahead and fill it in. And yeah, I feel like it turned out pretty good actually, considering I've not painted a French with my left hand forever. Turned out cute. So I'm just going to fill in that. This gel paint is super pigmented. As you can see, I only need one coat of this. And the best thing about it is it dries with no tacky layer. So if you wanted to come in with your chrome over the top, it is perfect. Or if you are doing like a detailed nail art and then you want to chrome it, like the isolated chrome designs, honestly, I love this gel. And it also comes in black too. So if you wanted black, obviously, that is also available. So yeah, I painted this deep French. Honestly, love how it turned out. Think just a full set of this would look gorgeous. However, I went ahead, cured it in the light, and then I'm coming in with the Royal Bloom Cat Eye Gel towards that free edge, and we're going to magnetize it just to give it a simple ombre. Nothing too serious. I'm not overdoing it with how precise the ombre is. I feel like it just kind of fizzles out because it's like silver particles. So yeah, it was super easy to do and it's turned out really cute. Just going ahead, making sure that that's kind of blended out. I'm only using the liner brush for that. I couldn't find my ombre detailer. So yeah, it just goes to show that you can literally use all of your brushes for multi-uses. You don't have to stick with one for one thing. Next up, I'm coming in with a full nail of Royal Bloom again. This is going to be the one where we have that chunky charm because I just felt like cat eye was the perfect base for some crystals and a charm, and I wanted to keep the set kind of simple but still very bling, very over the top at the same time, if that makes sense. When I say simple, I mean like easy to do, like easy to follow. So yeah, I went ahead, painted that, magnetized it. Oh, look at that. Honestly, I could do that all day long and just not get bored at all. And the more you play about with it, the more different effects you can do. But yeah, I was just living for this lilac. So I went ahead, cured that once I was happy with it. Then I'm coming in with my ring finger and I wanted to do some of the pixie crystals. So I come in with a milk gel polish. Now I have got to say I could have skipped this step. I applied a foil underneath. However, once I'd applied my crystals, I don't think it was necessary. But nonetheless, I've left it in because if you wasn't going to apply the crystals over the top, this look is still absolutely bomb and looked super duper cute. So yeah, applying a nice thin layer of the milk gel polish over my acrylic base, curing that in the light, and then I'm going to come in with this iridescent pixel foil, which is just absolutely adorable. Absolutely love it. It's a clear foil. I initially put it on the wrong way. I literally couldn't tell which way it went on. I was looking under the light and I was like, yo, this is not the right way. So I flipped it over, put it the right way, and it worked, of course. This is just over the tacky layer of my cured gel. I didn't add any foil gel with this, but look at it. It just gives that like rainbow iridescent. I absolutely love it. And then I'm going to come in with the pixie crystals and sprinkle those over the top. So to hold these crystals in place, you can either use your gem glue gel or a no wipe top coat. In this case, I'm going to be using super gloss. I'm just applying that over the entire nail as if I was top coating and not doing anything else. But instead of curing it in the light, I'm going to come in and sprinkle over the iridescent pixie crystals just to give that textured, like super bling nail look. Honestly, it's just adorable. It looks so cute and the sparkle is so high shine. Like when I'm looking at these now, you get so many different like rainbow iridescent colours. Absolutely love. I'm just coming in with my finger, making sure I've got a glove on. You don't want to do this without a glove. And I'm pushing those crystals in from the side walls, making sure they are aligned within the nail because I don't want them sticking out all lumpy and bumpy and not looking uniformed on the free edge, if you know what I'm saying. Pressing them down, making sure they're all on, and then curing those and freezing them in the light for a full 60 seconds. Once I've done that, I'm coming in and we are going to add our crystal alloy charms. These are the heart alloys. Oh, they're absolutely beautiful. They are like a heart iridescent crystal framed with mini crystals in a heart shape. Absolutely obsessed. I applied that with gem glue gel because it's super thick and it holds on to charms so good. Cured that in the light, and then I'm going to come in with my fluid gel and I'm going to do a crystallized smile line just to really amp up the bling. So I went ahead, lined around the smile line area, and with my bling stick I'm going to come in with my opal crystals and I'm just going to place a large one in the center and work my way up the sides. Yeah, nothing crazy. And it was a little bit sad to cover up the smile line, but honestly, I just wanted the bling, so I wasn't bothered in this instance. So yeah, I'm just going to work my way up the sides, making sure to get the smaller ones as I go. I've lost my crystal tray, so I need to pick one of those up because the crystal sorting tray for sorting out and flipping them crystals is an absolute godsend. So I was back to my old method of shaking the lid and just hoping for the best, which still works, but, you know, life can be easier, so why not make it? Once I was happy with those, I went ahead and cured them in the light, and then I can move on to the thumb, which I'm doing another sugared pixie crystal nail. However, this time I'm skipping the step of doing the iridescent foil underneath because, like I said, I was like, just not necessary. And as you can see, it turned out still just as cute without the extra added step under there. So yeah, making sure that they are all laying nice and within the nail before I cure and where I want them to be so that it doesn't look like out of shape. Patting down any that need to be flattened because sometimes they kind of stack on each other, so you just want to make sure that they are laying flat because, like I say, it would be so annoying if you just got the odd one like sticking up. So once I've done that, I go ahead, do a full cure for 60 seconds. Then I can come in and top coat all the nails. Any crystals or charms you do not want to top coat over, you go around them, and then with a detailer brush you go between them. Flash cure it in the light, and then we are adding our cuticle oil. Lavender and geranium is my ultimate fave. So yeah, I'm applying that to all of the nails, and then I'm going to rub that in and show you guys the final look. After I'd applied my oil, rubbed it in, and this is the final look. Honestly, in person, these looked so much more blingy. They are so pretty. It is unbelievable. But I think because of my harsh light, sometimes it kind of, I don't know. But yeah, this is in a bit of a different light and just off to the side. And then I got another angle because I just wanted to show you guys how cute they were. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!